Political allegiances in Nigeria just got messier, and MC Oluomo isn't having any of it. The internet exploded this week when a photograph surfaced showing the National Union of Road Transport Workers, NURTW, boss seemingly cozying up to former Anambra Governor Peter Obi. But here's where it gets controversial. MC Oluomo is calling it complete fabrication. Musili Akinsanya, widely recognized as MC Oluomo and currently serving as NURTW's national president, came out swinging against what he's labeling as manipulated imagery and deliberate misinformation, targeting his political stance before Nigeria's 2027 electoral showdown. Speaking from abroad on Tuesday, September 23, 2025, the transport union heavyweight didn't mince words about the viral sensation that had social media buzzing, particularly across Nigeria's northern regions. I've observed a doctored photograph and completely fabricated news stories making rounds on various social media platforms, Akinsanya declared in his official response. This misleading content appears to be gaining particular traction in northern Nigeria. But here's the part most people missed. The allegations went far beyond just a simple photo opportunity. The circulating reports didn't stop at suggesting a casual meeting between the two political figures. Instead, they painted a picture of Peter Obi allegedly paying respects to MC Oluomo and making promises of future collaboration. These claims, according to the NURTW leader, are entirely without merit. I want to make this crystal clear. These reports are completely fabricated and lack any foundation in reality, he emphasized. Several independent fact-checking organizations and reputable blogs have already investigated and exposed this claim, demonstrating conclusively that the image was digitally manipulated through photo editing software. No evidence whatsoever exists of any meeting or congratulatory communication from Peter Obi directed toward me. And this is where the political temperature really starts rising. While categorically denying any secret alliances, MC Oluomo used the opportunity to double down on his unwavering loyalty to current President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. His statement read like a political manifesto, leaving no room for interpretation about where his allegiances truly lie. Currently, I am traveling outside Nigeria's borders, making any suggestions of recent domestic political meetings completely baseless, he explained. I strongly encourage the Nigerian public to dismiss this false information entirely and instead seek out trustworthy, verifiable news sources. Then came the money shot, his public reaffirmation that sent ripples through social media. I completely reaffirm my unwavering support for His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his comprehensive hope agenda, Akinsanya proclaimed, effectively drawing a clear line in Nigeria's political sand. For those familiar with Nigerian politics, MC Oluomo's fierce loyalty to Tinubu isn't exactly breaking news. The NURTW chief has consistently demonstrated his allegiance to the current administration, even going so far as to publicly endorse Seyi Tinubu, the president's son, for the upcoming Lagos state gubernatorial race. But here's what makes this story truly fascinating. The public's reaction reveals Nigeria's deeply polarized political landscape. Social media users didn't hold back their opinions, creating a virtual battleground of perspectives that perfectly captures Nigeria's current political climate. Owolabi Atabatele Olumiwiwa Tayodayam questioned the authenticity of the statement itself, commenting, "Are you certain you personally crafted this press release? Congratulations to you if so." Meanwhile, Simi Cha Dejoxco seemed to embrace the political drama, writing, "Now they've reached the grassroots level. We remain the grassroots supporters and digital advocates until 2031. Technical analysis also emerged from the controversy. Segan Shegzi provided a detailed explanation of how the alleged manipulation occurred. Any rational person examining the image closely would recognize that Obi's likeness was digitally inserted when the photo is magnified. MC's original photograph was created using computer graphics commands such as send to front, or alternatively, Obi's image was superimposed using a send to back command. But not everyone was buying MC Oluomo's version of events. Izama Friday Abun posed a rather pointed question. Who exactly is this individual that Peter Obi would waste valuable time visiting? The skepticism continued, with Adeyemo Adegbenga suggesting, very soon, Obi will be making courtesy visits to Zazu. Desperate and extremely confused behavior. However, some users rallied to MC Oluomo's defense. Yinka Morris wrote, "It appears people are only focusing on the photograph without reading MC Oluomo's actual written statement. MC explicitly stated it's false and digitally manipulated. You all are acting irrationally." The political undertones weren't lost on other commenters either. Ayodele Timothy noted, "They've even approached the veteran now. Wow, obedient followers. We know you, sir, that you cannot betray Bat, Bola Ahmed Tinubu." Perhaps most tellingly, Musbau Babatunde seemed genuinely surprised by the alleged development. "I thought Peter Obi typically visited unstable individuals. How did this happen? Has he changed his approach?" This entire episode raises fascinating questions about political maneuvering ahead of 2027. Why would someone create fake imagery suggesting an alliance between these particular figures? What does this say about the perceived importance of grassroots political support in Nigeria's complex electoral landscape? Interestingly, this controversy emerges against the backdrop of MC Oluomo's previous intervention in entertainment industry politics. The NURTW leader recently made headlines by appealing to President Tinubu and aviation authorities to forgive popular Fuji musician Kwam One, who faced a 6-month ban following his dispute with ValueJet Airlines. MC Oluomo characterized the artist as remorseful and committed to behavioral improvement, a move that generated significant online debate about his influence and political connections. So here's the million naira question that everyone should be asking. In an era of sophisticated digital manipulation and viral misinformation, how do we distinguish between genuine political developments and manufactured controversy designed to influence public opinion? The timing of this fake photo controversy, emerging well ahead of the 2027 elections, suggests we're witnessing the early stages of what promises to be Nigeria's most digitally manipulated electoral campaign yet. If political operatives are already deploying photoshopped images to suggest non-existent alliances, what other digital deceptions should Nigerian voters prepare themselves to encounter? Most importantly, does MC Oluomo's swift and decisive response to these allegations demonstrate effective crisis management, or does the very need for such clarification reveal vulnerabilities in how political figures maintain their public image in our hyper-connected age? What's your take on this digital political drama? Do you believe MC Oluomo's explanation, or do you think there might be more to this story than meets the eye? Should Nigerian voters be more concerned about the ease with which fake political content spreads, or should we focus on the underlying political tensions that make such fabrications seem plausible in the first place? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't hold back. This conversation about truth, loyalty, and political manipulation in Nigerian politics is just getting started.